for me and for somebody else. I want to do this series dealing with forgiveness. St. Matthew chapter 6 verse 9 well, actually, let's just look at verse 12. Just let's look at verse 12. Verse 12. It's taken from the model prayer. When Jesus gives his disciples this model prayer, he includes this area of our focus, forgiveness. Somebody in here needs to forgive or be forgiven. Or possibly both. And listen to what Jesus says. Listen to what Jesus says in this model prayer. He says in this model prayer, verse 12, and he says, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. That's in the reading of God's holy word. And I want to talk for the next 3 Sundays. I want to talk about forgiveness stems from forgiving. Forgiveness stems from forgiving. To be forgiven, you got to be willing to forgive. A lot of us want to be forgiven, but we don't want to forgive. I got some confirmation. A friend of mine that I grew up with, grade school and even high school, and we lived on the same street. About 20 years ago, her brother-in-law shot and killed her sister. They were married and they had 2 or 3 sons. But he took her out behind Trey Court, shot her in her head, and left her. But her baby sister sent an email last week praising God that she had forgiven him because he died last week. And she says, she sent an email giving God some praise because God gave her what she needed to forgive him, and God did it in time. Somebody need to hear me today. Somebody need to hear me today. Some of us hold grudges too long. And you need to free yourself up so that you can move forward with your life. Oh, she wrote in the email, she said, I was upset, I was angry, I was mad about he killed my sister, and then I was dealing with the fact that my nephews no longer had their mother and we had to step in and rear them. I was upset. anger kept me from experiencing joy. And I had to learn, somebody ought to holler back there. I had to learn that in order to receive what God had for me, I'm about to let it go. She said, and I let it go. She said, listen what she said. She said, I'm not even happy that he died. All right. I'm happy that we fixed it before he died. And some of us, some of us are holding on to some stuff. That got you angry, that has your blood pressure up, and 9 times out of 10, the person you mad at ain't even being bothered. If I don't help nobody but me, I'm gonna help me today. I'm gonna help me because we need to realize that in order to be forgiven, you're going to have to forgive. Anybody feeling me this morning? You see, because as believers, and we are believers, right? We need to be fully aware that forgiveness starts from forgiving. You know, ain't no sense in you going to God asking God to forgive you when you won't forgive your brother. It don't make no sense. And you falling down on your rusty knees, asking God to forgive you for your sins, forgive you for anything you've done wrong when you won't forgive nobody else. Matter of fact, the Bible even talks about if you got aught with your brother. Somebody, I got in the Bible reading. The Bible said, leave your offering at the altar, but go back and somebody ought to fix that thing. He said, go back and fix it because it's more important that you fix up relationships on planet Earth before you try to go to heaven. I mean, I would just hate that you got a seat next to somebody you can't stand in heaven. To spend eternity. And so really, in order for us to truly and sincerely be forgiven, we're going to have to learn how to forgive. And can I just say this right here? If you told me you forgave me, don't bring it up no more. Let it go. Let it go. Don't tell me I forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget it. No, that ain't forgiving. Somebody ought to talk back to me. Somebody, they done said they forgave you, and then down the road, it comes up again. Can we just be real? Can we just be real? We are humans. And as a human, we are subject to sin. And as human, we are subject to hurt other people's feelings. Sometimes intentionally. Come on, y'all want to talk back to me. Sometimes you hurt people's feelings and you didn't even know you hurt their feelings. But God has set up a way to fix broken relationships. And God is saying, before you come to me, fix it with your brother. So forgiveness is it stems from forgiving. Ain't no sense you asking God for no kind of forgiveness and you ain't ready to forgive nobody. Oh, this is this. I know this is Sunday. Some of y'all want to shout, but you might not shout on point 1. But if you hang with me, by the time we get to point 3. Because you got to get that out. Look closely at this small word in the text. And forgive us our debts as. Did y'all get that? As. That means while I'm forgiving, forgive me. As. Not before I forgive. But look, do y'all get that? That means while you're in the process of forgiving, God will forgive. Somebody missed that. Somebody missed that. He said, and forgive us our debtors. We forgive those. Listen, you done changed the subject. Because you said, and forgive us our debts. You're talking to him. As we forgive our listen, and debtors, and can I just talk about debtors for a minute, because it's not it got an S on it. Because some folks, Sister Dixon, some folks you got to forgive more than once. I mean, for real, can we just be real? Because it's some folk. Don't get me wrong. There's some folk I really believe they really didn't mean to hurt. You. But it happened. Y'all said, y'all. Come on now. Ooh, I'm feeling something right here. You got to learn that you can't be. I know some of y'all want to get religious, so I'm gonna help y'all. The Bible says, when the question was raised to Jesus, how many times must I forgive my brother? And Jesus' response said 70 times 7, which is 490. That's not 490 times. And I said this on Wednesday night in Bible study. Something wrong with you if you keep in count. Right. Because if you really forgive me, I'm back to 0. Somebody ain't feeling this right here. Somebody ain't feeling this right here. Because if I get to 2, you ain't forgave me. Because y'all, I'm sorry. This is not one of them shouting sermons. This is a helpful sermon. If Jesus says that he would cast our sins into the sea of forgiveness and remember them no more, we on 0.